green male. Watch your little feet. So I didn't speak because I didn't want to encourage him to come to me. However, on the release aspect, he did really, really well. He was very quick to come out. But he also showed a little independent side, very confident. But he didn't come to me for any kind of help or anything. But instead looked around the room. So that's how we're going to peg. Ow! So now that he's here, he's quite intense, aren't you? Okay? There are a lot of kisses in there, but there is a little bit of teeth. So sometimes puppies explore what things are with their teeth, but please do your no teeth on skin exercises to help him out, because he needs to know at an early age that that's not acceptable. So what started off to be really quite independent, he's really lovely when he's with me. He's quite happy. He's got a beautiful body height. His tail is good. I mean, it's not wagging profusely, but it's up. It's up and moving. So a nice level of confidence on the interaction section. As nice as he was when he was with me, he's showing a pretty good environmental side. You marking your environment? Oh, you don't like that sound. So he's very helpful. He's going to be curious as to what you're doing. And underfoot. So I am going to go back down on the floor to give him a chance to either come back to me or continue to explore. It won't take very long, but I think that he has a little bit more of an environmental side. Yes. So environmental, social, neither one is better than the other. It's just a way of pegging what you need to work on, what his base temperament is. So I think he's a little bit leaning towards a more environmental puppy. As you can see, even when I get up, he's still looking. So the checking in part of the test is to see if, once I'm up and walking around, is he more interested in me? Is he wanting to follow me? It's also another social or environmental indicator. But you can see that once I'm up and moving, good job. And he's quite connected, which is really, really nice. So we don't really want him stuck to you like glue. We just want him to want to know where you are and what you're doing. Very good, puppy. You can use this exercise as the start of your come. So it's important to build on this exercise, because by the time you take him to a busy environmental place, such as a dog park or a big family reunion, you want him to want to know where you are. So basically, he can go off and play with other people and other dogs, but he should either be on the lookout for you, or come and find you, and then he can go off and play again. But he should check in. That's why we call it. This little guy is doing extremely well. You can see that I don't really have to call him much. So you can, what is this? Just build on this exercise, a small room to start at home. Puppy, puppy, puppy. Yay! Very, very good. So give him lots of praise when he comes. Then make the room a little bigger with different toys. Work with him until he understands, to come at least, and has a connection to where he's more interested in you. Yeah? Very good. And then you're in your backyard. You know, there's lots of more activity. Oh, so good. So this is a test of patience and tolerance, and I will say that he has just met me. He has no reason to trust me, but he's just hanging out. So very, very good. Very good indeed. Going back to the checking in exercise, you know, a lot of people take their puppies to a dog park or something, and then they get a little upset because the puppy doesn't really care where they are. Well, if you haven't built this bond and this understanding, you know, you have to do that before, he has to understand what's expected of him. So set him up for success, and it's a fun way to do stuff with him at home anyway, like just, but very good. He did that very well. He will catch on very well. And I will say that this is the first time he's been taken away from his litter mates and just dropped in here. So he's never been in this room. He's never met me before. So it's a bit of an indication on how he will handle stress when you take him home. Right in there. Lots of puppies don't like the sound of a taper. They've never heard it. They don't know what it is. Yes, puppy, come, puppy, pop, pop, pop. Yay! Good try. Good try. You ready? Are you ready? Look. He's more interested in my hand. You look at this. Yeah, look at this. Okay. Started off really good. Yo. Puppy, puppy, puppy. Puppy. Okay. So he did well the first time I threw it. So keep working on it. It's a great way to spend time together, and it's a good exercise for body and mind if you can get that fetch going for you. Good way to spend time together, isn't it? So he was very interactive and he's responsive, so just keep trying. What's next, little man? So, we try a little treat test with these puppies, and basically it's, look, I'm going to give him, so I'm going to give him a little treat because he's only ever had puppy food before. So we want to see how he reacts to a very high quality treat, whether he goes, oh, you didn't eat it, you know, over the top, or you didn't eat it, you don't want it? You kind of got to like it before. Yeah, that's good. So in all of your training, basically, the whole thing is setting them up for success. You do not want to give them a treat that they're absolutely, you know, over the moon crazy for, because you can imagine how hard it would be to sit or to stay if all they could think about was that treat. Look. Up, up, puppy. Look. Look. No, you need to see it. Look. No. Nah, didn't see it. Come here, look. So very good. He saw the treat finally and just knocked the cup over. He's quite quiet. A puppy that totally lost focus would really probably knock this off and start playing with it around the room and forget that there was a treat. So he did really well. So it's a good, treats are a wonderful way to reinforce like the behavior that you want, so, and training tool, so he should be fine. So the goal is to find something that he knows is a reward for a job well done without going over the top like crazy. So he did a very good job. This is nice. What's on the floor there? He's able to look around. What we call like keep yourself busy. I mean, you can't be with him 24/7. Sometimes it's hard for me to get them away from me when so that was a fairly loud noise from behind. He kind of turned around and startled. We don't really care that he startled. It's expected, really. It's what he does afterwards. So there's really no change in his body height, his tail activity, and he was kind of looking around the room before we did this. So some puppies run to my feet and cry, or they go to the door where they came in, and I need to help them recover. This little guy totally did not need me at all, so he's quite secure, independent, confident, all those good things. Hey, very good. So that was very good. So that was very good indeed. Nice recovery, little man. What's this? What's this? What is that? Ooh. Very, very good. So there's absolutely no issues here. I mean, I can only kind of give you comparisons so that you know what we're looking for. Is that some puppies don't like the motion, don't like the sound because it makes the sound up close. And he was just in there like to see what it was, so that's a nice confidence level. So with all little puppies, we suggest introducing new things like new colors, new sounds, everything to just keep that confidence. Now he's got a moan. What's in there? So nice confidence level. Yeah, so it took him a while to catch it. He was being a little careful, but he was intent right from the beginning. So we would consider that to be a high prey drive. So just to recap, he has a beautiful confidence level. He's a little bit on the independence side that we saw at the beginning, and now he has a pretty good prey drive. So all of your exercises, like watch me and drop it and leave it. Any kind of, any kind of exercise that will put his attention back on you, you need to do it just to keep him safe at the very least. You know, there are real squirrels and traffic and porcupines and the like. So you want to be able to draw his attention back on you. So he's a beautiful little puppy. I hope you enjoy. Hey, good test.